What up, everyone? Thank you for coming back to my channel. I do appreciate it, as always. Means a lot to me for you to take a little bit of time out of your day to listen to a video I made, so thank you very much. So I wanted to give a little perspective of mine on the Tory Lanez sentencing. It's been a little over a week now. Most people have already given their responses, reactions, opinions, perspectives. But I wanted to go ahead and put a cent or two in. And, excuse me, right away when I think of the entire situation, I just feel like Tory Lanez, he fucked up. He fucked up. No matter what the actual situation was, just the fact that he was even involved in anything that took place that had a gun pulled and one woman was shot, just that was just a bad look for him, especially being that he had already had like a conviction or two, or I don't know if he was convicted, but I know he was arrested previously for like a gun or something. And just him being the star, the celebrity that he is, being involved in something so street, with women. Why? Just it makes no sense. And bottom line is, he fucked up. No matter which way you slice the pie, he should not have allowed himself to be in a situation like that. And if you find yourself in a situation like that, you have to know that you're gonna have to take the high road, even if that means accepting a little bit of slick talk or disrespect or whatever, just so that you can get out of that situation and remove yourself from that and those people from then on. Because not doing that has now, if you just think about the change in lifestyle that Tory Lanez is experiencing. He's gone from, I can imagine, flying on some private jets sometimes, business class, first class often, touring the world, performing in front of hundreds, thousands of people even, just being celebrated, people probably running up to him, taking pictures with him. Just that whole celebrity life, that lifestyle, riding in the best cars and eating the best foods, wearing the best clothes. Tory Lanez, every time you see him in a video or anything, he's dripped out diamond rings and earrings and necklaces. Everything that he has been accustomed to for all these years, he just literally did a 180. He went from I ain't gonna say the highest of heights, but he went from a high point to a very low point. About as low as you can go in America, arguably comparable to like self-inflicted homelessness in a sense or something like that. It's wild. The food that he's gonna have to eat. I was not in prison in California. I was in prison in Florida. The food, it's so bad. You're gonna have to recite this stupid ass number, your DC number, every day, a couple times a day for 10 years. Now that's provided that the whole thing doesn't get appealed and overturned. Who knows what's gonna happen? But let's say it plays out. 10 years. For what, man? For what? When you look back on it, what was that all about? What did you get 10 years for? Nothing. Nothing that was worth this. This lifestyle that he gave up, whether knowingly or through his actions unconsciously, gave up for the lowest of the low, to be amongst the lowest of the lows. Okay, to be amongst people that you don't, no one wants to be around most of the people that are in prison. Okay, criminals, just bad people, most of them. Me, myself, I was included in that. And even now, even though a lot of people don't know that I've been to prison, you just get that vibe sometimes, like people just don't even want to be fucked up with you. Maybe that's just me in my head from being in there, but man, and this is a prime example of why we can't take things for granted. We can't take the blessings for granted. We can't take our good fortune, the things that we are accustomed to, the luxuries, the lifestyle. We cannot take it for granted. We cannot begin to believe, no matter what, that it's owed to us or that it can't be taken away, because it can. And this Tory Lanez, he was just made an example out of that. No matter what, you can be brought down, you, by your own hand too. And again, I'm not saying whether he was 100% innocent, 100% guilty, but just being involved in that situation is in my perspective, according to this reaction, you're guilty enough, man. You should not have even been involved in that. What did you pull the gun for? Why? I mean, like, what the hell? So he fucked up. And look what it got him. And so now I have to ask, was it worth it? Of course it wasn't, but we have to ask. You screwing Meg Thee Stallion behind this dude Partisan's back, was it worth it? I'm sure, it was cool at the time, but was it worth it? Was it worth it? 10 years later, will it be worth it? That's what I want to know. That's why I always say at the end of my videos, gotta stay safe and stay free. Gotta make good decisions, gotta be grateful. Have to show gratitude. Sometimes you gotta, like when Jesus said, when they slap the cheek, you give them the other cheek. Now, obviously, that's extreme, but you get what I'm saying. In a situation like this, hey, if you take a little bit of disrespect, you take a little bit of whatever's coming at you, just so that, hey, this moment that I'm in that I don't like, guess what? In 5, 10, 30 minutes, it's going to be over. I can remove myself from this situation and my life is going to be different. I can not talk to those people ever again if I don't want to. And I can go back to my celebrity lifestyle. I don't have to get caught up, so wrapped up in this individual moment that I blow it all. We got to think. Now, again, I'm talking from the perspective of someone that has been to prison, that has done years. And so almost everything that I think is consequence. If I think of something, what is the consequence? What is gonna happen to me? And not any crimes. I don't think about doing crimes. Just in general, just whatever it is. How is this gonna affect me negatively? But that's why we have to be grateful. It's all about gratitude and accountability, of course. But anyway, I'm not gonna ramble on about that. I just wanted to drop that cents or two about the Tory Lanez situation, the complete 180-degree turn that his lifestyle. And then when he gets out, who knows? I mean, I just saw recently Mac from No Limit got out maybe last year or the year before, something like that, after doing 20 years. Now I wouldn't say he was as big of a celebrity as Tory Lanez, but he was on the rise, and 20 years later, he's not the same. Tory Lanez 10 years later is not going to be the same. But it's just such a shame that he had to be the one that we are all looking at as an example of what not to do in the situation that he was in. Let that be the reason. Until next time, first of all, thank you for coming back to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you feel inclined. I do appreciate it. As always, we got to stay safe so that we stay free.